It is recording, right? Is it? Are you recording? Hello. So yesterday I worked with my right shoulder and in the last video, and I hope you did the last video, but if you just start with this video, it's okay to just start with this video, but I will do the other shoulder today. And what will be the benefit of this? If you've never seen any of my videos and this is the first video, what are we doing here? So that's a bit much to explain, to be honest. What we are doing here is the realm of somatic education. That's a way to learn, a way to move, a way to take care of ourselves. Is that the definition? Sounds simple enough. It's a huge field like mathematics or physics, art, like painting, music, dancing. It's a huge thing, and we're practicing parts. Is that good enough? Is that good enough of an intro? So, 3 minutes in. As always, we're going to spend the time together. We're going to spend time. Spend time because we need to put the work. And it's like going to, to a place, any activity, it takes time. We need the time to do the activity, to enjoy the activity. So if something's nice, it's nice when it takes a little bit. So, but I try to keep it within 20 minutes. On the side. Am I visible? All right, and my microphone is here. Hello, microphone. So this is your ear, and this is your eye. And again, come to rest on your side. Side lying. You can feel the floor. Can you? One of the comments in the video yesterday, so you can interact with me through the comments and I can reply to them, was for some people, what's in the private message? So some people really enjoy the slowness and spending the time together. And for some people, it's really difficult to come down and slow down that much. But actually, we don't slow down that much. We are still doing something. I don't know why people have a hard time to slow down a little bit. Slow down or go down. So everyone pays. Everyone pays. It's not so slow, yeah. I think sitting in front of a wall and staring at the wall for 40 minutes, that's kind of slow, but also kind of painful. And just feel your breathing, feel how you breathe. Feel how your breathing moves your shoulder. Feel how you rest on the floor. How, where? I think where is easier than how. Where Feel the pressure on the floor. Change one cushion from my head to my knees so that's more comfy. And sometimes change the position where you have your upper hand, the upper hand, where you rest the hand of your upper arm and how you rest it. So we did this extensively in the last video, in the last session. So maybe it's better to start with the other one. But if you're already at this one, if you're ready, or join again, so you already know what to do. Just change arm positions, and when you rest your arm on your side, on top of yourself, try to rest it not only with your palm down, but also with your thumb downwards. So the arm is, yeah. You can also do this. You can also do the turning movements of the arm. And adjust your position and rest on your side, and sometimes put your upper arm in a different position, more in front, more behind. The thoughts, they come and go. Thoughts come and go, and sometimes thoughts bite or bark, and sometimes there's no thought. I don't know what is better. Sometimes there's thoughts we need to act upon. And give in to your arm positions. I think you already, if you did the previous video, you already know something, or you already, now on the second day, it's already easier to recognize stuff about your arm and the relationship of your arm position to your head and your eyes and your shoulder girdle and your pelvic girdle, and what the knees do, what the feet are doing, how the legs are rotating, how your chest is moving, how like your spine is rotating, bending, flexing, how the ribs are in relation to themselves, each other. When you place your hand behind yourself and find spots behind yourself, it's easy to roll and let the rolling happen. What we didn't do is reach towards the sky or the ceiling. How would you do this, to reach towards the ceiling? At your time, if you're right now busy with something else, finish that first, and at some point maybe also reach up. See how you would reach up further, or how you would reach up less, if there's a necessity of your shoulder to turn, of your shoulder blade to slide, of your clavicle to come forwards and backwards. And start to experiment with this reaching of your hand, reaching. So yesterday we were pushing the hand. We had the idea of pushing the hand away and pulling the hand closer again. So instead of pushing and pulling, think of reaching and retracting, or actively do something, to actively do something with your hand. So that's different, isn't it? To reach is different than to push the hand forwards. Push the hand forwards. I think it's a different feeling, because when you push the hand can stay limber and you can still push the hand on the floor, forwards and backwards. But if you reach, like there's suddenly tension throughout your whole arm, up until your neck, everywhere. So play a little bit with this difference of the difference between reaching to reach and to push your hand to different directions. That's busy enough. That's not slowing down or doing nothing. Well, yeah, of course, yeah, it is slowed down. It is. It is. Compared to other stuff. Combine the reaching with looking, like when you reach forward, also look forward and bring your head a little bit forwards. When you reach upwards, look upwards towards your hand, towards the imaginary object. Is there? Or is it just a reaching motion? But maybe there's a thing. Imagine a thing you want to get. And let your head turn and participate. The movements are like a sea urchin. Like there's a little thing from the sea that has spikes in all the directions. Or you can think of a dandelion if this picture is nicer. So you're reaching in all these directions. Or a massage ball also has spikes in all directions. And then questions arise. How do you really like extend yourself? How do you roll? How do you side bend? How do you reach and side bend? What does the head do? Your eyes, how is everything connected and in relation? And from these questions, like how could we improve it? How could we learn more about it? From these questions that can arise, or like when I reach downwards here, or upwards here, how can this be smoother and improve? And out of these questions we can create movement sequences that facilitate learning and make these things, these movements better, which improve these movements beyond willpower. Like I could try to reach better or to reach further and to make it more beautiful. But if this is still something I try to achieve and try to use the things I already know. But we can break up a movement, create a movement sequence with the Feldenkrais method of somatic education. And by going through such a movement sequence, the movement itself will improve and we will learn something new, something we didn't think of before, something we couldn't think of because we didn't have the idea. So the art is to invent these lessons. craft, the science. Okay. So do it slow enough so you don't need breaks. So it's like you're resting while moving. Let's return to your other shoulder, the shoulder you're lying upon. See, what can you do with this, with the lower arm? Can you put it in different places? Can you put your lower arm in different places? Where can you put it? Can you reach with your lower hand? Push and pull the hand. Where can you put the hand? And yes, there's a up and behind also for the other side. What do you have to do to make that possible? And again, be gentle, be explorative, be curious, be aware, awake, friendly, soft, nourishing, understanding, gracious. Is that a word? What words can you, how can you describe this kind of quality? And then one thing. So you're busy with your stuff. That's good. Continue, but also try to bring your arm, your lower arm under, like to pass your lower arm between your torso and the floor to the back side, so the arm is in your back on the other side, and return it to the front. And then that's always a bit of a challenge if you do it the first time and your chest is not too supportive. But it will be supportive because we have a reason, we have something we want to do, and we have an intention. So the intention is to pass the arm between your torso and the floor. And once the brain realizes what we want to do, it will be supportive to organize the body. I think this is a lesson called arm circles. Bring the arm and your head in all sorts of, like to the left and to the right. You can look at your hand, or you can look to the opposite side. And take your time to do this. And then finish on your back, please. And feel how you're resting on your back. It is quite something, isn't it? Okay, so we finished for today. It was a brief session again. Come to sit and see how it is. And also come to stand. All right. Thank you so much for watching, for participating. Thank you for your support, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.